Hello, welcome to Lunch with Lee. Today is the dryer vent day. So what we're talking about today is how does that dryer, the thing that dries your clothes, connect to the vent that goes into the wall? That item is called a connector. It is usually something flexible because you want to be able to pull your dryer out and clean behind it and push it back and do that fairly easily. Now you can do rigid piping, which is not flexible at all, but the most efficient, the least likely to have problems. But it's incredibly, we don't do it a ton because it's a pain for a customer to pull it out and put it back in. You almost have to have us come do that. But there's usually something that's flexible that goes from the dryer to the wall. And you want that to be as short and as straight as humanly possible. That also should be 4 inches round, and it should not be plastic. It should be metal. So, and there's 3 basic styles of those connectors. One of them is called semi-rigid. It doesn't look like foil, but it's a little harder metal. It's still made out of aluminum, but it's a little more rigid and it's not as flexible. But when you turn it, it stays a true 4 inches round. It doesn't get any smaller in the inside when you make it smaller. So it works incredibly well. And if you look on the back of some dryers, that's the one they recommend. There's another type that you can find at Home Depot, Lowe's, and a lot of places. And we call this like slinky pipe. It's a metal pipe. But it's really, really flexible. It looks like shiny aluminum foil, but when you make it small, the inside, because of all the little ripples, go down to 3 inches. Sorry, it can constrict airflow. So that's not the best type that we recommend. Now there's another one called Dryer Flex, and it is the one that we recommend. Same flexibility as the other one, except for when you make it small, it stays a true 4 inches. It's also more flame resistant. It's more crush resistant. It's flat out better. So that's what we recommend. That's what we install on our customers. If you can find it, good. It's not something you can find all over the place, but that's what we stock in bulk, and that's what we install for our customers, and that's what works best. So the last thing is when you push the dryer back, make sure that that flexible thing that we talked about making short and straight doesn't kink, doesn't crush. Because if it does, all the work we've worked with the vent and making it clear, we've talked about all that stuff, it's kind of all ruined. So, and that's my problem with some of the closets that you push in, you can't really see behind it at all, is you push it back and you kind of do a little Hail Mary and hope that it doesn't kink or crush. So that's it for today. It's keep those connectors. They need to be metal. They need to stay a true 4 inches, and they don't need to kink or crush. So that's it for today. I appreciate it, and we will see you next time.